guys, it's me, Ashley, again. I'm coming back to you guys from Hawaii. Yay, exciting. I'm going to give a little rerun, whatever I guess you could say, or quick introduction. Again, I'm Ashley. This will be my episode 2. We're going to talk about what transpired in my last episode, which was Life is Up and Life is Down. We wrapped that up about a month ago. Yay. I mean, I'm up to like 100 some views, which is cool. That's great. Everything is good. That's fantastic or whatever. Not upset about that. But then we come into conversations that people don't want to have. Tell a person the truth. And then we could talk about life has an expiration date, which I talked about that a month ago in episode 1. And last but not least, we talk about dealing with healing and dealing with the pain, right? Facing it front on. Okay, so now we go on to episode 2 where we're talking about growing uncomfortably and welcoming 2023, which we already did that. Here we are. It's January 29th, Sunday. My Eagles won. Woo, woo, woo. All right, y'all. I'm silly. Whatever, right? Got my pillow over here because this is my little I gotta squeeze when I'm thinking about it. So there's a few topics that I want to hit this evening, and we're talking about attitude, love, being a mom, and new friends, and work, and just everything, right? So backstory, backfill, I've been in the military for 11 years, and I had my son when I first got into the military, which was almost 11 years ago. And for a while, he stayed with his father. So now it was his time to come with me to my next duty station, which is here in Honolulu, Hawaii. And it's been very interesting, right? We both have to adapt to each other, and that's the part of being a mom, that you make sacrifices and you make things happen. You make shake, bake, however you need to do, right? And hopefully you have a good support system in which, for the most part, I do. My comfort zone is in Virginia, and it's kind of crazy because it's not here. So when I'm going to need to go do something somewhere else, and which is not here, which is in the mainland or another country or whatever the case may be, I have to use what I have. And I think that's the scariest part because, you don't want to leave your child, or you don't want to keep on trying to dictate your child's life or keep uprooting your child from certain situations or whatever. And I think that's the hard thing for me. But coming to Honolulu, I felt like once I got onto the plane, which was like a long ride, I left all the pain and hurt or whatever the case may be, that life is life and life is going to keep life and with or without me. So I need to learn how to let certain things go and not hold on to those, right? So that's dealing with being a mom as well, because you have to learn how to discipline your kid. And the way I discipline my kid is how everybody else can discipline their child, right? Example is, I'll pop my child when I need to, right? But my first go-to is exercising. Push-ups, sit-ups, running up and down the steps until I say stop. Front, back goes, burpees. That's my thing because I know he doesn't like it, right? Excuse me. But I guess that's where his uncomfortability is, like how he's uncomfortable is right there, right? So that's part of being a mom, right? That's my new mom. New friends. I'm kind of becoming a more so homebody to where I just want to be around people that genuinely care, because people don't care. And letting certain spirits into your home and your happy place is not the place to be, or the place to go, or the place to in your house is not the place to let new spirits in. If you feel me, if you understand what I'm saying, like it's not. And so I don't know about that. But here we are, and life is lifing, right? Growing uncomfortably, dealing with an attitude that is so far as mine, to where it's cases like I went to school for 6 months, and having a person, or having people around you, even a person. Let's say a person. Not many people can deal with how feisty I am. And there's one person that could, and just kind of brought it to my attention, like, hey, you ain't gotta cuss every time you talk, or you ain't gotta have an attitude like that. It doesn't need to be. And it really didn't need to be. It was no purpose. It's just how I always been guarded. And that person, I got the guard down, and I, chilled out. I don't cuss like that no more. I don't, I slip up, but I'm really trying to work on it because there's so many other words in the dictionary, as I told my child, that you don't have to curse. You don't have to use it in a sentence. You don't have to say it. And I guess you could say that was my attitude. That was my comfort zone is cussing. My comfort zone is, rah, 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 rah. But you don't have to be like that, right? You don't have to be the mean girl in the sense of, oh, look at her, she always stuck up with her nose snared up, or she just thinks she better than somebody. Well, really not. That's not what it is. You just have been through so much in your life that you wear it outside your face. You wear it on your body, you wear it on your shoulders, you wear it on your heart. And that's a part of growing. Sometimes the places we want to go or the things we want to do, we can't get there because it's uncomfortable. You're scared of it. You don't know what's next. You don't know how you're going to manage to keep that or do that or express how you feel. Attitude is something that I did not know that I could have a good attitude. I didn't know that I could have a good understanding. I didn't know that somebody could deal with me in the capacity of having a bad attitude, but change me to be a better person. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm saying like I'm talking to y'all, but yeah. So it was that, that's part of growing uncomfortable, is fixing your attitude. Fix how you love, fix how you heal, fix how you understand yourself first, because you can't understand nobody else if you don't look within, right? So that's my episode of this today, just to kind of sum it up in the sense of you have to love yourself, grow with yourself, be uncomfortable, understand that being uncomfortable is okay. It's just going to get you to where you need to go. And if it's easy, then it's not worth it, right? You can be like, oh, it is what it is. I'm going to just still be the same person. But in all actuality, sometimes the rough patches or the rough roads or the rock bottom brings you out to where you need to be. And this goes on with me saying, like, yes, this may be a quick episode today, but on my heart is just telling me that no matter what you go through, no matter what you're dealing with, that everybody is not meant to be a part of you. Everybody's not meant to be a part of the greatness, the sunshine, the stormy nights, the good weather, the bad weather. They're not meant to be there. And the things that we do to learn that we have to grow, sometimes you got, like I said, you have to be uncomfortable to get to the next place. And if you're not uncomfortable, God's not going to give you what you think that you deserve. Sometimes you just think that you should open the door and it should be right there, but it's not. It's not going to be like that. Life is not easy, but life is not hard too. You got to look at it. You got the in-between, or you got the one that's just like, all right, it is what it is. It's not going to be the greatest, but you can make the best of it, right? So, as we say, it's uncomfortable to do certain things, or like me moving over here by myself. Like, I got a couple homegirls, whatever, but I'm still by myself. It was uncomfortable. It was a wake up call. Things are different. Being solo and you not be able to, hey, I need help. Can you do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't that simple, right? So then you got to check in with yourself. Don't allow your mind to go into the old way of things, like, the attitude and not wanting love or not understanding or being so focused into mommy mode that you don't have friends or you don't do what you need to do. So as we go through this, you can understand when I'm bringing it all back around. So check in with yourself, all right? That's the first thing. Always check in with yourself and understand that sometimes the attitude that you have within yourself or the attitude that you're giving off to people or whatever the case may be is because it's pain. There's pain down in there that you need to deal with. There's pain that you haven't dealt with that you need to deal with. And it's okay. It's okay to go talk to somebody, which is a therapist, psychologist, whatever, to get your words out, because we don't know everything. You venting to your friends, they can tell you what they know, but I promise you, most of your friends haven't been through what you've been through. Some have, cool, take it for granted. Some have, but I could go down the list of my friends and say that you haven't been through what I've been through. You've been through something similar, but you haven't been through what I've been through. You know what I mean? Like, you can't relate. And you can sit here and you can say, hey, what I would have done, what I could have done, how I could have did it. But it doesn't matter because they not you, right? They not you. They don't understand why you move like that. And it could be when it can be looked at as if it's wrong, right? Okay, so it takes a strong person to understand that when you have this attitude or this persona about you sitting, that hard piece that's in front of you, that there's a soft piece within you. And it takes a strong person to stand right there next to you to say, I got you. And that's what I'm saying when we go back, revert back to back in June when I got to the schoolhouse or whatever I was in Virginia. That person, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Ashley, you ain't got to be like that. It ain't that serious. You know, you ain't gotta always have that bad attitude. You ain't gotta cuss. It's not becoming of you. It's not cute. You know? So it kind of was a wake-up call that somebody could see, like, dang, there's something deeper in her that could be great. But what she's giving off right now is just not great, you know? So that, and again, that in a sense, that's just like, hey, you gotta heal. You gotta fix. You gotta look in yourself and say, what's going on, girl, man, woman, whatever, what's up? Why you doing this? Why you talking like this? Why you whatever? And check in. Knock. Who's there? Is it the good Ashley, the bad Ashley, the mediocre Ashley, the Ashley that's trying to be perfect, or the Ashley? Check in with yourself. Yeah, that's all I can say is check in. And second, balance. So I have a hard time sometimes with balance. So I'm learning, okay, I got my schedule when I talk. I got my schedule when I go to work, because I don't get my phone while I'm at work, which it sucks, I know. But I'm in a secured area. Cool, got that. Got to make sure I got time for Milo, which is my son. If you don't know, if you're new here, hey, got time for my son. Got time to come home, cook, clean, get everything straight for tomorrow. Let's move on. We got to find balance. Here in life, we got to understand that tomorrow's not promised, so we got to make sure we find the balance, we find the discipline, we find the understanding, we find the peace, we heal. Because those right there, that right there, the next day, you don't know if it's promised. Today, you could be stressing out, and you can drop dead because you're so stressed. Like, you could drop dead because you're so stressed. So you need to find balance and understanding within yourself to say, hey, it ain't that serious. Move on. Yeah. If I can't, what I'm learning is, if I can't fix it, I'm going to pray about it and let it be where it's at. Because tomorrow is not promised to me, to you, to the next person. Let's live. And I said it in episode 1. It is what it is. Let life happen, and life is going life, right? Like, that's it. And then, the third thing that I'm going to hit on, and I'm going to just wrap it up because I know y'all don't want to be on here forever. Why do we continue to care about what others think? And I have my little list or whatever to make sure I was staying on track, because that's better, right? But why do we continue what others think? And I think it's because, we're going to go back to one of my short videos that I did. I posted, being that person that always people had a doubt in their mind about you, or whatever the case may be. It was something for me to do when I got older, to say, hey, I did this. I'm shining. I'm out here. I hit rock bottom, but I got back up. I hit rock bottom again. I got back up. I hit rock bottom, but I got back up. Hitting rock bottom is okay, because sometimes you need to change the way you did something so that you won't hit rock bottom again. Sometimes you might fail a little bit. You might fall off. You might fall off a little bit, but you won't hit that rock bottom, because you know that you have this security, you have that security, and you're going to hold it together. At the end of the day, all you got is yourself. All you got is yourself. We got kids, we got husbands, wives, we got boyfriends, girlfriends, we got significant others, we got whatever you want to call it, right? That's fine. But at the end of the day, when I die, I got me. I got me, and you got you. So what I'm telling you to do is hold it together. It does not matter what anybody thinks of you, what they think. Anybody can talk. Anybody gonna talk. I promise you, people probably talk about me, and I don't care. Because every person that I come across, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn about me. You're gonna understand. I tell you what I want you to know. I don't tell you everything, because it's not meant for you to know. And somebody could tell you but you figure out what you want to believe and what you want to think about me. That's on you. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, all I got is me. Here on earth, yes, you have people that got you. You know who got you. You got a few, probably count on one hand who got you. But understand this, always take care of you. When you got kids, take care of you. Take care of your kids. But I'm saying, you have to take care of you in order for your kids to be good. Remember that. No matter what you go through, no matter what you got going on, no matter what you feel right now, tomorrow is another day and you will manage to be better than what you were yesterday. Peace, love, hair grease. I'm just playing. But nah, y'all have a good day. I came on here to give y'all a little sample, but episode 3 next Sunday. Got you covered. Better, longer. Got you covered. Peace.